This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Hey party people, this is KK All Night and welcome to my channel, or perhaps welcome back to my channel. Here I focus on style, fashion, and outfit inspiration with a heavy emphasis on the outfit inspiration as well as sourcing my clothing responsibly. Now for me, that will include a lot of thrifting, a lot of vintage shopping, and a lot of shopping at consignment and secondhand retailer stores. So this Sunday, we're going to have my OOTDs for the week. I upload those every Sunday, and then I will usually have an upload for Wednesday, which here of late have been my thrifting purchases. So let's get into Sunday. Today is November 16th. This is what I wore to church. Obviously going for a color blocking moment. You can even see that in my lipstick. I have outlined my lips in red, and I have pink on the inside. Here filming, that pink looks awfully bright. It does not show up that way in person. Since I'm here, I have on these rose gold and red clip-on rose earrings from my mom, and this beaded necklace, which was thrifted. So for the actual outfit, this jacket is Nanette. It's tweed. You can find this brand in most TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Very affordable, good quality. I think this was about I probably got it on sale, so about $20 or $24. Underneath is a Scoop dress. As you may know, Scoop is Walmart brand, very good quality. It's actually a maxi dress. I have folded it over because I wanted it more knee length to give the boots a moment to shine. So to do that, you just put a belt on, as I have here, and you pull the sweater, if you want to crop it, or the dress up over, and that will hold it in place. Now, the star of the show are these boots. These are knee-high fabric Gucci boots. Y'all, fashion is not for the weak. I had to break these bad boys in. I am a true size 7, but a lot of times with luxury clothing or shoes, you will have to go up a size. So I got these from Fashion File. It's not like I could just go and order a size 7.5, which I think would have been better, but I made it work. I have broken them in. It's been half a day now that I've had them on. Don't know if I'm ready to wear them to work yet. Shall see. Now, when I go to church, I typically do not take my regular purse. It's too big. Really, all you need in church is some hand sanitizer, maybe your lip gloss to touch it up, and maybe some tissues and your phone, and all that fits in here. So I try to keep my purse bag or my church bag or my church purse very concise and small. So that is the fit for today. But, you know, I always like to have a backup. And so I was thinking, what if these boots get so bad that I cannot make it through the service? And you're probably thinking, if they got that bad, you probably shouldn't be wearing them. Well, quick story about these. They were final sale, pristine condition, never worn, $200, came with the box, the tissue paper, the bags, and it was a size 7. So I was taking a gamble, and I'm going to win that bet. I'm going to make these work. So let me show you what my option would have been. Okay, here we go. These are suede by Jessica Simpson from DSW. I think I paid $15 for these. With DSW, if you donate shoes, you get points, which turn into cash, which you can use in the store. I typically only shop clearance. Bada bing, bada boom. How I got these regularly, like $79, $99, $80 shoes for $15. I typically go for a more blue red, a deeper red, almost a Merlot red is what I prefer. But since I am popping it off of this hot pink, you definitely needed something brighter with a little bit more orange, this cherry red. Problem is, I don't have too many shoes or purses in this color. Those boots are part of it, and so are these shoes, which are actually quite comfortable. So this definitely could have been a runner-up if for some reason I decided that I just couldn't go with those boots. Now, about those boots, I didn't just put them on for today for the first time. You have to work your way up. I started walking around the house for 10 minutes, then 15 minutes, then 20 minutes, and so forth and so on over this past week, and then I've been wearing them all today. So the last option are flats. I figured if I managed to wear my boots, and then I had errands to run, but I didn't want to wear my heels, I had my flats. Y'all, I have a pair of flats in the car. I have a pair of black pumps in the car. I have a black dress in the car because, you know, you never know. You never know what kind of fashion emergency you might have. I also have a bag in case, I don't know, we have to leave this area and we're going to be gone for a few days. I'm already ready. I am packed. I got the clothes. I have food. I have all the things that you need. But I digress. That was the 3 options that I had for wearing with this color blocking moment. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day in the house, so I won't be having a second outfit on. Although, in full transparency, if I have errands to run, I typically will just leave on what I have. Now, it has turned out to be a beautiful day, so if I do go out, I might lose the jacket. But if I do, I will keep you posted. Otherwise, you guys be safe out there. Hey party people, happy Monday. Today is November 17th. I am not in the office and this is my fit. Let's start with the main component here. We have this denim overall situation going on. It is Gap, but say it with me, it was thrifted. Now, this overall or overalls in general do tend to lean a little bit more toward the more casual, and that is not really my vibe or my aesthetic. I'm much more dressy. So I thought to myself, how can I dress this up a little bit? I know, I'll add some cream pearl encrusted booties to the situation. So that's where these INC booties come in. Of course, they are thrifted. I have this striped shirt. I'm not really sure what inspired me to do the striped shirt, but here we are. And so that's why I have my cream puffer vest with it. One, I wanted you to see the stripes on the sweater, and if I had any type of jacket, you wouldn't be able to see it. And two, obviously the color is playing off of the shirt. That was gifted, so it cost me nothing. To further snazz up this outfit, I have these pearl encrusted, or not pearl, pearl starburst earrings is what I would call them, as well as my pearl ring and this pearl gold necklace that was thrifted. The earrings are sheen. And then I think that jacket is Eddie Bauer. I'm sorry, that jacket is Banana Republic. And then I have this pop of color with my Gucci purse, which I quite enjoy, but that was a happy accident. I simply didn't feel like switching out my purses, and sometimes you don't. Even the maximalist in you may not always feel like doing the max. So that is the look for today, and you guys be safe out there. Hey party people, happy Tuesday. Today is November 18th and I am in the office. This is the fit. I'm going to pop a picture up over there of my coat. Is my Burberry coat. I have had it forever, love it down. Even when I was a little bit heavier, I said I'm going to save that because it is really truly an investment piece. And lo and behold, I was able to get back into it. On my feet today, I have my Michael Kors suede boots, suede on the shaft. They have leather on the toe as well as this stud detail. They tie up with leather straps. Let me tell you, I've already had to retie them twice. That's going to get on my nerves today, but still cute. I have on this little faux wrap dress, probably TJ Maxx. It's an oldie but goodie. Pro tip, what I do if I find something in my closet that I haven't worn in a really long time and I never find myself thinking about it or reaching for it, I style it one more time. And depending upon that, I decide whether to keep it. I'm not going to keep this. I love this outfit. It looks great, but it's just not something that I think is going to add a lot of value for me. I have this vest on. It's like a moto vest. This is Jeremy. I'll pop up his name. I don't know his full name, but I love the silver detailing in it. It's actually kind of long line, comes to about right below your waist. I folded it under for more of a cropped effect, and that goes perfect with my Coach bag, over 10 years old, love her down. And then I just popped it off with some silver accessories, including my Gucci earrings to pop off the silver, and my brown beaded bracelet. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey party people, happy Wednesday. Today is November 19th and I am in the office. Let's start with my outerwear. I have this gorgeous cape. It is a wool blend by Calvin Klein. I added my gloves because, you know, capes don't give you quite as much coverage as a normal coat would. And for my purse today, I have my Michael Kors in this gorgeous burgundy and black snake skin. That was also thrifted. All right, here we are. Yesterday, I had a moment with cream and chocolate, and today I am going for black, white, and red. So we have this dress with these dolman wide leg or wide sleeve bell sleeves. I have paired it with my, who are these boots by? Oh, they are from Aldo, and I love this silver button detail. These actually snap off just down to the third button, but for easy access, they actually zip. Those were thrifted. This dress was given to me by a good friend. It is Who Would Wear, which is from the retailer I am not currently shopping with. Had to winterize this a little bit, so I do have on my tights as well as my black turtleneck. And again, I have the Michael Kors. Note, the Michael Kors has gold hardware, and I have the silver buttons on my boots, and that's okay to mix metals. I added some fun purse jewelry up here. This was given to me by a good friend. I think that was Sheen. And the chain is actually, I think, a purse strap. So there we have the complete look. It's a little cold, a little overcast, almost rainy, but you guys be safe out there. Hey party people, happy Thursday. Today is November 20th. I am in the office. We're going to start with my outerwear. Today I have this beautiful maxi wool coat in this cream color. It has this gorgeous faux fur collar and cuff on the sleeves. Love this down. I've had this for over 10 years. This is another piece that got a little tight. I could wear it, but it had to be worn open. And since I've lost a few pounds, I can fit it again. So I'm so happy about that. Not just fit it, but fit it with sweaters underneath and still be able to button it comfortably. So my lunch bag today is this gorgeous little number. I usually take a black lunch bag, but I need a little something bigger. Pro tip, if you are someone who's in the office and you have some type of locker or a desk where you could put your items, I like to take enough for like a couple of days in, and so that's why I need a larger lunch bag so that I'm not toting a lunch bag in every day. And then on Friday, I'll usually bring a big bag big enough so that I can bring everything home. But because I was using that lunch bag, you know, I had to go for this tote. Now, when you see the outfit, you will see that those two don't necessarily go, but truly I will only be carrying this big tote while I have my coat on. So let me show you. You know, in the immortal words of John Witherspoon, you got to coordinate the mushroom shirt with the mushroom belt. All right, here we have the outfit. So you see the blue, kind of that royal blue, and this maroon don't necessarily go. But again, that was a moment to go with the lunch bag and the coat. So let's see. Let's start at the bottom. I have these gorgeous laser cut leather loafers that tie up. They are by a company, La Vie, I believe, which is a French company. Let me see if I can show y'all. This whole outfit started because I wanted to wear flats today, and these are comfortable, and so I built up from there. These wide leg wool blend pants are Talbots, you know, thrifted. They don't have pockets, so that's a bummer. But I have done some layering here. This sweater vest is Ann Taylor, and I paired this striped maroon shirt under it. The vest is thrifted. The shirt, sweater situation, y'all, Walmart. $1. I popped it off with some pearl accessories. Here's the dilemma. I can wear this as is, and you can really see the play between pattern and color. Or I can pop it off with this blazer. Y'all know I love a good blazer, and this is cut to knit me in right at my waist and flares out a little bit. I love this look as well. I just don't want to be too hot in the office, and then I hate to carry this jacket or wear it with overcoat and then end up not wearing it in the office. Maybe just save that whole look for another day. So I don't know. You guys will see in the pictures, I guess, which one I decided on. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey party people, happy Friday. Today is November 21st. This is my in-office fit. First, let's talk about this outerwear. This raincoat in this great red color is Ralph Lauren. Love it. I paired it with my Burberry scarf. So very simple, but it's going to add that extra layer that keeps me warm. Pro tip, if you have outerwear in a pop of color, that's going to elevate your outfit 10 times. Let's see the outfit. Okay, here's the look for the day. My husband said it was giving Halle Berry and Boomerang vibes, and I'm here for it. Starting on my feet, I just have my riding boots, leather riding boots. I don't even know who they're by, but this is a very basic silhouette that you can get from low to high end. I do suggest if you don't own a pair that you invest in a pair of riding boots, just because they are so versatile and look good effortlessly. These tights and this jacket, y'all, both thrifted. Now, the jacket is by a company called Dianu. I have a couple of their pieces. All mine have been thrifted, but is a retailer that you could shop online. A YouTuber I follow, 10 Ways to Wear It. She often showcases their pieces, and they are exquisite. They are beautiful. Just a little bit out of my price range unless I'm thrifting them. So I love this double-breasted long blazer. I guess it could also be considered a dress, I'm not sure. It had belt loops, so it clearly came with a belt, but that was missing when I purchased it. So I just paired this wide patent leather belt to it. You'll see I put the buckle in the back because I wanted this really seamless look here. And you can change the look by adding different types of belt. I love the pattern in it. Y'all, I got the tights at the same time. I couldn't believe it. Another happy fashion accident. These are Shein and an extra small, but I was like, you know what? They match too well, or they go too well. I'm gonna make it work. What I love is that you have the same colors, the same basic geometric shape, and they're roughly the same size. So like I said, they don't match, but they go, and I love that for me. The hair is wrapped because we need to get it done. I've paired some complementary accessories, including this ring and these perfect triangular wood earrings that were gifted to me by my sister-in-law. And then for today, we have the ladies. They are getting it done. They will get it done every time. Computer bag, lunch bag, purse, all of it. So that is the look. I'm ready for the weekend. I hope you guys are too, and be safe out there. Hey, party people. Happy Saturday. Today is November 22nd. First, shout out to my daughter's friend. Happy 14th birthday. And then y'all, hair did new me. All right, new hair, new me. I went to a new place, Natural Hair Studios in Silver Spring, Maryland, and Olympia did my shampoo. Tanya did my 2-strand twist, and ladies, perfection. I love it. I was feeling a little spicy, so let's start with the boots. These are 9 West leather knee-high boots, but y'all, they're over a decade old. I tell you, I take care of my things, okay? You're probably looking at them and thinking, boots with the fur, but these are removable. They're like fur sleeves, leg warmers for your boots, if you will, so you could interchange them. So for a fraction of the cost, you know, over $100 for fur boots, even faux fur boots. These, I think a pair was like $10. I think the name is Huggies, HUGGEZ.com. I have a cream pair. I have a black pair. This is like kind of brown chocolate and black mixed together. It gives your outfit a whole new look. I paired it with these jorts. Now, these jorts used to be jeans, like camo jeans, but they have become high water and they were too big in the waist. So I cut them, put a belt on. I think it looks perfect as the oversized jorts aesthetic. Now, the star of the show, though, is this camo peplum jacket. And y'all, check out the back. You know I love a good sequin moment. A sequin moment in camo pattern. For my purse today, I have my Gucci bag. Again, over 10 years old. This has the GG logo, but it's the same tone and material as the chocolate leather. So it's a very minimalistic vibe. Now, you know, y'all, I love loud luxury. I think because I got so much going on with the boots and the camo that this minimal piece works in this instance. My Versace glasses were perfect. You know, after I came out that studio, I didn't know who I was. I was like, who, me? Don't talk to me. I look too good. They had a thrift store like 5 minutes away. So you guys know what I did after I got my hair done. So I'm going to take off this jacket and show you the shirt that I had on underneath. But let me give you guys one more twirl. Twirl the haters away. Twirl them away. I'll be right back. All right, here's the shirt that was underneath the jacket. My Ferragamo belt on, which was thrifted, y'all. I paid $2 for this. I polished up the leather and the brass, and boom. I wanted some gold here because I have the gold in my Valentino earrings. And I also wanted to mention, you can't really see my wrist jewelry with this shirt because it's so long. But when I had my jacket on, that sleeve was a tad bit short. So I added the jewelry and the watch to kind of take up that space. I had it tucked in because I had the jacket on, but you could also very easily wear it different ways. Okay, we have the millennial half tuck, which, you know, perhaps you weren't wearing the jacket at all. I think this would be very cute. You could just also go for a very 90s baggy vibe and pull out the whole shirt, or you could wear it as if the shirt itself was a jacket. Well, that brings us to the end of another week. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have made it this far, I can only assume that you do. So again, for those who haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. It costs you nothing and maybe 5 seconds of your time, but it would greatly help me out. To all my current subscribers, you know I appreciate you so, so very much. All right, you guys, be safe out there.